The notification came in at 11:43 p.m. Motion detected. Front door. I almost ignored it. I was upstairs, in bed, lights off. Then my phone buzzed again. Person detected. I opened the Ring app and watched myself leave my house. Same hoodie, same limp in my left leg, same way I pause before locking the door. The timestamp was live. 11:43 p.m. I hadn't moved. The video showed me stepping outside, turning, locking the door carefully, like I always do, then walking toward the driveway. But here's what made my stomach drop. The porch light turned off behind me, from inside the house. I slowly sat up. The house was completely silent. No footsteps, no door click, no echo from downstairs. I rewound the footage, watched it again. Everything was perfect. Too perfect. The way I adjust my sleeve. The way I check my phone while walking. Small habits no one notices. Unless they've been studying you. I switched to live view. Front porch empty, driveway empty. But the front door, the handle twitched. Just slightly. From the inside. I didn't breathe. The handle moved again. Slow. Deliberate. Like someone testing whether it was locked. I grabbed the bat under my bed. Not because I thought someone broke in, because I thought someone was already inside. I stepped into the hallway. Dark. Still. The air felt heavier, like pressure before a storm. I walked down the stairs quietly, each step careful. The front door stood closed, deadbolt engaged, chain locked, exactly how I left it earlier that evening. I checked the app again. The clip had already been categorized. Resident leaving. Resident. Not person, not motion. Resident leaving. I felt something shift in my chest. I checked the activity log. 11:43 p.m. Resident exit. 11:44 p.m. Door secured. 11:44 p.m. System armed. Away mode. Away mode. My system had armed itself, as if I had left, but I was still inside. And if the system believed I left, then what did it believe I was? My phone vibrated again. Interior motion. Hallway camera. I looked up instinctively. The hallway in front of me was empty. I opened the clip. At 11:42 p.m., the hallway camera recorded someone walking toward the stairs. It was me, but wearing a shirt I haven't owned in years. And as the figure passed under the ceiling light, the face didn't blur. It didn't glitch. It simply didn't render. Like the software couldn't confirm identity. The body moved smoothly, but the facial recognition square flickered red. Unknown. I checked the device list in my router settings. There was a new device connected earlier. No name, no manufacturer ID. Connection duration, 3 hours, 17 minutes, 3 hours. That meant whatever uploaded that footage was already inside my network before I got into bed. I unplugged the router. Everything went dark. No Wi-Fi. No live feed. Silence. Then my phone buzzed. Even with the router disconnected. Ring notification. Motion detected. Front door. I opened the clip and watched myself come back inside. The door opened. I stepped in, looked directly at the camera, and this time the face was clear. Every detail perfect, except the eyes. The eyes were slightly darker, not black, just deeper. Like someone copied the image but adjusted contrast wrong. The me in the video paused in the doorway, then tilted his head slightly, like he could see me watching. The clip ended. I checked my real front door, still locked, still chained, still silent. I called Ring support using cellular data. The agent asked me to upload both clips. He went quiet for 20 seconds, then said carefully, "Sir, the second video doesn't show anyone entering." My throat tightened. "I can see him. It's me." Long pause. It shows the door opening and closing. No person visible. My hands started shaking. I reopened the clip. He was still there, standing in the doorway, watching. I switched to the hallway camera, live view. The hallway was empty, but the motion sensor light at the top of the stairs flicked on, as if someone stepped into its range. Then another notification appeared. Interior motion, living room. I opened it. The couch cushion slowly depressed, like someone had just sat down, then rose back up. No body, just pressure. I backed toward the stairs. Every instinct told me to leave, but the system was in away mode. If I opened the door, it would register as re-entry, meaning the system believed I was not inside right now. And if I wasn't inside, then who was holding my phone? The hallway camera activated again. This time the figure stood at the far end, perfectly still. Same height, same build, same limp. It didn't move for a full 5 seconds. Then it took one step forward. I felt something cold crawl up my spine because I hadn't moved. Yet the camera showed it mirroring my stance. When I shifted my weight slightly, it shifted too, half a second late, like lag. Not a ghost, not an intruder, a delay. I slowly raised my hand. On the screen. It raised its hand too, but its fingers bent differently, subtly wrong, like a model trained on footage of me, but not perfect. The screen glitched. Then a new notification appeared. Face profile updated. Primary resident changed. I opened the account settings. Under homeowner, my name was gone, replaced with verified resident, and under my profile, status, guest access, limited control. My permissions were shrinking in real time. Lights flickered once, then stabilized. The hallway camera tilted slightly, not violently, not dramatically, just a small mechanical adjustment, as if someone had remotely repositioned it. Then I heard it, a soft footstep downstairs. Not random, measured, deliberate. Left foot slightly heavier than the right, exactly like mine, except I was standing still. My phone vibrated one last time. System alert. Previous resident archived. Archived, not removed. Archived, stored. I opened the final notification. It wasn't a clip. It was a still image. From the hallway camera. close-up of my face, standing inches from the lens. Expression neutral, eyes darker than before. But in the reflection of the hallway mirror behind that version of me, I could see someone upstairs holding a phone, watching. And that's when I understood. The first clip didn't show me leaving. It showed the system selecting, training, replacing. Maybe the one upstairs watching the screen isn't the original. Maybe the real homeowner walked out at 11:43 p.m. and the one inside now is just the version that didn't leave fast enough. Because as I stood there trying to breathe, the Ring app refreshed. Status: home secure. Resident inside. And for the first time, the app didn't recognize my face when I switched to selfie mode. It labeled me unverified. So, if your camera showed you leaving tonight, and your system armed itself in away mode, would you stay inside to prove you're real, or would you walk out? Before it finishes updating you, no safe answer, because one version of you already left, and the system only needs one.